Good morning. Welcome to Upper Body Monday. Morning, Jason. Did you have a nice day at Ultimate Frisbee this weekend?
Yeah, I would call it nice. It was typically Paris. It was overcast and a bit rainy, but we played through it. And the end of the day, it was a little bit clearer. I had to cut it a little short because I had a lunch, but I got a good hour and a half running in there. Yeah,
Nice.
it didn't feel because there was a little bit less time. It didn't feel as beat up as I usually do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was good. It was I had a rare time where I woke up 1 minute before my alarm this morning, awake. So that was nice.
That's brilliant to hear. Nice one. Cool. Right. Well, let's make a start. So we'll get ourselves warmed up, and then we'll make a start. We're going to do chest and shoulders today. So that's going to be the plan. We've got on the list. What we've got? Oh yeah. Flat bench press, push-ups, dumbbell flies. It's really hard to read my list while I'm running. And then shoulders, lateral raises, rear delts, and some star jumps and jumping jacks. Something to get those big joints moving. Get that synovial fluid flowing. And then back into jogging spot. Okay, we'll kick those out. Right. So, what we're going to do is going to work up our chest and our shoulders today. That's what we said. So the first exercise we're going to do is going to do against the wall. We're going to do some wall press-ups. So we're concentrating specifically on that feeling that kind of pull against your chest. So as you let your body go towards the wall, really squeeze your chest to push it away. So you have a real good feeling of that kind of movement. The further you move your feet away from the wall, the more intense that feeling is going to get. So to start with, the first set, I want to keep it fairly simple, just so you feel that squeeze in your chest. You can get a real good squeeze going on. From there, I want us to grab some weights. We're going to head to the ground. If there's something you can lay on, then fantastic. Just at your back, just to lift that little bit off the ground. If not, you can do this directly on the ground. All we're going to do is some chest presses. So keeping the weights just over where your nipples would be. We're going to drive the weights up into the air and slowly bring them back down. As we do so, try and keep those elbows in, not up here, so you're using more of your shoulders, but it's more in towards your body. So I say all the way up, squeeze when you get to the top, and slowly bring them back down. Okay, after we've done our chest presses, we're going to go to do some dumbbell flies. So bring our arms up, palms facing each other, a slight bend in your elbows. What we're going to do then is just bring the weights down to each side of us and then bring them back up again. Really, when you bring them back up, really explode and squeeze that chest all the way down, nice and slow. Feel that stretch. And then back up again. All the way down and then back up. After we've done those three exercises for chest, we're going to stand up. Ooh, a bit dizzy there. And go for some lateral raises. So let's change our focus. So the focus originally was on chest, and our focus is going to be on our shoulders, on our delts specifically. So this muscle here is the lateral delt going to work, and then the next muscle going to work is our posterior delt, our rear delt, which is that one just at the back here, small muscle. You might wonder, we're not going to specifically concentrate on the front delt, the anterior delt, because we would have done that when we did the chest presses. We're just going to concentrate on the medial and our posterior. So for our lateral raises, straight up each side. And just remembering just have that slight tilt in your hands so that you're using your delts and not your biceps to raise your arms. Morning, Mark. And then we'll be going into an upright row. So same again, bringing our arms up to each side, only bringing the elbows up to shoulder height and keeping the weights as close to the body as we can. And then finally our rear delt into our bent over position, keeping our back nice and straight, and just raising our arms until we feel our shoulder blades move, and then slowly bring them back down. So don't be engaging our shoulder blades, just trying to work out that posterior delt. Okay, so Mike, just to recap, we're going to do some press-ups against the wall. Then we're going to do some chest presses on the floor. So if you've got something you can use just behind your shoulders, that would be really handy. Just behind your upper back and shoulders. Then we'll do some dumbbell flies on the floor. We'll stand up into some lateral raises, upright rows, and then into rear delts. Perfect. Excellent. Right. In which case, let's make a start with 10 push-ups against the wall. Get ourselves into position, and we'll start these in 3, 2, 1. Go. So we'll go for 1, all the way in, and really squeeze your chest to bring it out. And again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, from there, you can go to the ground. Let's go for a chest press. So you need some weights. You're going to concentrate on your chest. Keep your weights really nice and light for this first set. Concentrate on the form and on the feeling on this first set more than anything else. Okay, again, just having your weights just over where your nipples would be on your chest. Keep your elbows tucked in. I'm going to drive the weights into the air by squeezing our chest. Starting these in 3, 2, 1, and 1. Slowly on the way down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, from there, bring our arms into the air. We're going to dumbbell flies, chest flies, palms facing each other, slight bend on the arms. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, from there, just stand up. I'm going to go into using our shoulders now. So starting with our lateral raises. You're remembering to have a slight tilt in your hand, so your little finger's higher than your thumb. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, 1 and a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, straight from there into upright rows. So you're keeping those weights just coming at the front of your body and keeping your elbows no higher than shoulder height. Concentrate on that squeeze in your medial delts. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, from there we're going to go into our rear delts. So back into a position. Keep our back nice and straight. Again, try and feel those rear delts. So quite a small muscle, but quite important. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, have a break, have a drink. There we are. My apologies for Saturday. Sorry, I had to kind of cancel at the last minute.
No, no worries.
Just having a few problems with my dad at the moment, being in and out of hospital for things. So yeah.
Well, yeah, no. Family first always.
Yeah.
Well, I was up and I clogged on at 7:01. Weren't there. Then I saw the group.
Yeah.
I did like a brief yoga anyway, so it was good. I did something.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I think Friday night, I got to about 3 a.m. After sorting him out and stuff. So
yeah.
But I think we've got to the bottom of it now. His blood sugars are just spiking all over. So Friday had a crash all the way down to a level of 1, which would normally put people into a diabetic coma, but he didn't. He managed to stay out of it. But kind of just makes you realise how quick blood sugars can kind of change. So, speaking of change,
one note, I on the upright rows, I know what I noticed. It was much more of a burn than when we do the combo of the upright row to shoulder press, because I tend to kind of rush through that to get to the shoulder press.
Yep.
So I'm a fan of that isolation there.
Yeah, it's nice to have a bit of a change as we're kind of going through things. I know with the upright rows, some people find it quite difficult and find that they have some problems with the shoulders, but I find it's a really nice one. It kind of brings the shoulders up quite nicely. And again, holding it there for that brief second before you bring it back down, it really helps you kind of squeeze that muscle and just get that final benefit from it. So yeah, definitely. Right, speaking of benefits, better go on to set number 2.
Good.
So stick it 10 reps. This time what I'd like you to do is move slightly further away from the wall by maybe about a foot's length. Okay, when we're in position, again, concentrate on that feeling in your chest. Feel it squeeze and push that wall away. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, You like, ooh, too many. I was enjoying those. Right, onto the floor as we go into chest presses. So you can grab some weights. If you'd like to increase your weight slightly, you can do for the next 3 sets, do so. If you've only got enough weight to increase for the next 2 sets, then leave this one the same, really light. Okay, so key things again, like yourself where your nipples are, elbows tucked in, really squeeze your chest to drive your arms into the air. Now feel that chest, and we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, turn your palms towards each other with your arms in the air. We're going to go for flies now, chest flies. Slight bend in your elbows. And exactly the same again. Concentrate on that feeling in your chest. Slow on the way down. Really squeeze your chest to raise your arms into the air on the way up. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, from there, we're going to stand up as we move our attention to shoulders now, back into lateral raises. So concentrate on that squeeze along the top of your shoulder. Same as we were practicing last week, 3 movements. So concentric to raise the weights, isometric, hold those weights there for a brief second, and then eccentric, slow on the way back down. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and then into upright rows. Same again, really explosive on the way up. Hold it, and then slow on the way down. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, into rear delts. Keep the back nice and straight. And same, keep that same kind of movement. Explosive when you squeeze. Hold it for a brief second and slow the way back down. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, pop the weights down, have a break, have a drink. How was that?
Yes, it was good actually.
Yeah.
I like arm stuff actually.
Yeah. How's your arm doing? 'Cause you had that impingement in your shoulder, didn't you, for a while?
Yeah, it's it's much better. Thanks. Yeah, it's not 100%, but it's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. I've stopped the physio now. Don't need to go back, so that's a good sign.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, it's brilliant news. Nice one.
Yeah. I think it was possibly some poor form at the very beginning of working out, and just doing the wrong movements repeatedly, and then but
Yeah. Oh, the lateral raises was one that got me originally, and it was thankful I was at the gym with. Do you remember David McConaughey?
yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, I was at the gym with Davey, and he noticed what I was doing with the lateral raises, and it literally was. It's just that little tiny tilt of your hand, because what I wasn't doing that, and I was kind of raising them like this. So you end up in this position where you end up using half your arms, half your shoulders, and that was through my shoulder originally. So when he kind of just gave me that little tiny tip about doing that, made all the difference, because it's not just about disengaging your shoulder, your arm, but then it means that you're putting your loading in the right place on your shoulder as well.
Yeah, for me early on it was the flies, the one that we were doing there. I'm still like mentally careful.
Yeah.
Because I did once like a little too much weight, too ambitious.
Yep.
And I was injured for a long while.
Yeah, the flies were the one that sent me into the physio. It was about a year where I couldn't really do that movement.
Yeah.
But yeah. Speaking of good movements, though. Sorry, go on.
No, I'm just still doing very light weights anyway, just to, because I don't want to push it. But speaking of pushing it.
Yeah, let's go push it against the wall. Set number 3. Moving up to 12 as well now, 12 reps. So I need to move yourself out another foot at least. So you should feel like you're almost leaning against the wall. And if you move your arms, you're going to fall flat on your face. So concentrating specifically on our chest, we're going to go for 12 reps, starting in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, standing up. We're going to grab our weight, head to the ground. I would like us to increase the weight if we can on this set. And go for 12 reps. Exactly the same again. So position the hands, position of your elbows. Concentrate on that feeling in your chest. Really feel it explode as you're pushing your arms into the air. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, turn our palms face each other as we move into flies. So exactly the same as we were doing last 2 sets. Slight crook in the elbow, nice slow stretch on the way down, explosive on the way up. Really concentrate on that feeling in your chest. Try and fire off as many extra muscle fibers as you can. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, from there, go sit up, stand up. As we go, move onto our shoulders. So into our lateral raises. So again, move our focus up into our shoulders, really feel that squeeze. And again, try and fire off as many muscle fibers as you can, especially as you get into that isometric hold at the top. We'll hold it for a brief second. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, from there into upright rows. So bring your arms as close to your body as you can. Concentrate, squeezing your shoulders. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, get ourselves into a bent over position as we go into rear delts. Okay, we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, pull weights down, have a break, have a drink.
Hey Martin, can you just, when we were talking just now and you said this thing about lateral raises and the position of your wrists?
Yep.
Can you just show me what you were doing there again? I'm just going to check it against what I do.
Yeah. So what it is if you, as you bring your arm up, I'm going to exaggerate it, you should have your little finger higher than your thumb. Doesn't need to be by much, it literally is just about that much.
Okay.
Yeah, because when you've got it the other way around, what you'll do naturally is you'll bend your arm and you'll use your bicep. Yeah. So if you do one arm raises and just hold on to your bicep, yeah, and bring your arm up with your arm like that, you'll feel your bicep doesn't engage. Now do it the other way with your thumb up, right? And do you feel your bicep engage?
Yeah.
One thing to think about, Mark, that someone told me was when you put it up, it's like you're pouring water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's the mental thing for me, to keep my little pinky up and wrist down.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I just have Davy's wonderful Glaswegian accent saying it's like having a cup of tea with the Queen. He was a lovely, lovely guy. He still is a lovely guy. Speaking of lovely things, set number 4, 15 reps.
I like the other one better, but that's good. It was good.
Okay, take another foot away so that this time if you kind of move your hands, you're going to fall definitely flat on your face. Okay, concentrate on feeling in your chest. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. And from there, go to the ground. And go into our chest presses. If you can increase your weights, do so. If you did last time, you don't have an abductor increase, then just stick with what you got. The key thing here is feel it in your chest. So even though you might have gone for heavier weights this time, try and remember to feel your chest. That's the bit that you're looking for. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, palms facing one another. We'll go for flies now. Same again, concentrate on that feeling in your chest. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, now we'll stand up and change our focus to our chests. Not our chest, to our shoulders. So into our lateral raises. Concentrate on that squeeze in those medial delts. Remembering tea with the queen or pour in the water, whichever way you want to look at it. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so same target muscle again, medial delt, as we go into upright rows. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, and into rear delts. Into that bent over position, I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, grab yourself a drink. That is the end of another upper body session for this week. So this week, upper body today, lower body tomorrow. I'm away in South London Wednesday, Thursday. So back on Friday, we'll do core. Cool. Right.
Oh, yeah.
Have an absolutely super week, guys.
Yeah, I'll see you Friday.
See you Friday. See you tomorrow, Jason.
So wait, tomorrow, you said tomorrow we're
Lower body.
on for legs.
Yep.
And then we're doing abs on Friday.
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect. Right. In which case,
See you later, guys.
have a good one.
Yeah.
Bye-bye for now.
Bye.